Hello again, YouTube. Kenny here, aka SonFan85. Back with another vlog. I came up with some more versus ideas. The last vlog when I was talking about it kind of got my brain going, so I'm going to throw them out. Tell me what you think, okay? First of all, I've got Lich King versus Dracula. The Lich King from World of Warcraft versus any incarnation of Dracula. It can be from Castlevania, Brad Pitt's Dracula, um, you know, whatever, the old school Nosferatu Dracula, I guess. Um, yeah, I don't know. That would be an interesting one because I think really depending on the incarnation of Dracula, could be a toss up. If you went with the Dracula from Castlevania, I would have to say that guy would win. If you go with any other incarnation, call me biased, but I think Lich King could probably take him. The Lich King holds a lot of power in his sword, and that's actually where most of his power comes from, aside from being undead. But he does have some power over the dead. So, with that, I wonder if he would have power over Dracula, because he's a vampire. Maybe not. Because I think the undead have to be created under the Lich King in order for him to have power over them. If I remember right, because the Forsaken were able to rebel. So, I don't know. It's an idea. What do you think? Tell me down below. Next one. Next one's an interesting. Two dragons. Charizard versus Falkor from Neverending Story. Falkor, I don't remember ever him going into battle. He was more of a luck dragon. Or he is a luck dragon. He was really more of a, what I want to say, a companion? I could be wrong. But Charizard has got that fire, you know? Literally, fire. So that would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Although, I think that Falkor would have the size over Charizard, but Charizard would have the mobility. So I don't know. Again, tell me what you think down below. Third one, I don't know where I got this, but the Rugrats versus the Looney Tune kids. The old school, early 90s Looney Tune babies. Versus Rugrats, like in an all-out brawl. Not to the death, but just in a brawl, you know, last man standing. I would have to say the Looney Tune kids would take this one. Mainly because they're Looney Tune characters, and they can take a hit. Rugrats, if you stick to their universe rules, they essentially apply to our roles here on Earth. If they get hit, they get hurt. So, I don't know. I think the Looney Tunes could take this one. I think they'd be able to take more hits, either from a bottle or whatever might be in the random chaos that would be this throwdown. So yeah, Rugrats versus Looney Tune babies. So I don't know. Again, tell me what you think down below. Last one for this vlog: Bugs Bunny versus the Pink Panther, the animated pink cat from the animated series. They're both clever. They're both sly, and they both outwit the guys that come after them. Elmer Fudd and Inspector Clouseau. Although Inspector Clouseau has more on Elmer Fudd, honestly. I don't know. I'd have to go with Bugs Bunny on this one, mainly because I grew up on them. I watched the Pink Panther cartoons back in the day. The only thing I remember is that he was clever and he got away a lot. But Bugs can be insane. I mean, they do cross dresses. I don't remember a Pink Panther episode where he cross dressed. So Bugs is willing to go places that the Pink Panther probably wouldn't go. That a lot of men wouldn't go. So yeah, I'd have to give this one to Bugs Bunny. So we have this breakdown: Lich King versus Dracula, any incarnation. Charizard versus Falkor, which is an interesting thought. Rugrats versus the Looney Tune babies. And the last one, Bugs Bunny versus Pink Panther. Tell me what you think down below. You have my weigh-ins, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you later. Peace.